Really thrilled to be bringing this session to you. This has been such an amazing project and so exciting for us. The development of offering a universal approach to AAC across Charlton Park Academy. I just wanted to start by telling you a little bit of the journey of how we've got to where we've got. It was myself, Abdi and Claire, amazing specialist teaching assistant that works in the school supporting communication, who worked together with chat groups in the school with our students that were using power-based AAC. And the idea was that we would come together with Abdi, and this was during COVID, or pre-COVID, around that time, so Abdi was online, and that the teaching assistants from the classes would come with the students and we could all learn together. But what happened was every week teaching assistants didn't turn up because classes were short-staffed, and it became really difficult. And we thought, wow, the students are making great progress and we're having a lovely session, but actually we're not training and supporting the classes to use this all the time. So we decided to take Abdi as the teacher, and I think he referred to this morning. We said, can you be the teacher on the whiteboard in the classroom, and let's give devices to everybody in the class so that the teachers and the teaching assistants and the students all learn together. And we were so excited, and you'll hear some of the things that we found, that we went to Communication Matters, a big conference in Leeds in September time, to tell them about what we'd seen with the students and the staff using iPads together. And during that Communication Matters, Ewan Robinson, who's a speech and language therapist who works for AssistiveWare, was starting to talk about this universal approach and the development of their app for a classroom approach. So he spoke to me and said, would you pilot this app in the school? So we said, yes, great, we'd love to. And we chose 3 classes across the school to pilot. And we, Charlton Park Academy, sorry I should have said at the beginning, is a special secondary school. We've got 240 students with a whole range of strengths and abilities. And we purposely chose the pilot classes across the school. Emma, who's here, will tell you a little bit, but we worked with one of the classes with the students with the most complex sensory needs. And we thought if it can work in that class, then it will work, right across the school. And again, we were so thrilled by what we saw and the outcomes that I went to the principal and said, I think this is something we should just roll out across the whole school. And we're really lucky that we work with a principal who values technology, also is willing to invest and learn about the outcomes. And it's actually now, and you'll hear from the teachers, it is a cost saving. The investment in the iPads has reduced staff time and costs in big significant ways, so you're going to hear about that. So what I wanted today really was that you hear from the teachers and the students about what the impact has been. So I'm going to hand over to Amber first, who's going to share her experiences.
Hello,
Sorry. Oh, sorry, yeah. Oh, okay, sorry. I missed out the app. We can come back to the app. Sorry.
Yeah, my name is Amber, and I started using Proloquo with my class, like when it was introduced at some point this year. I use Proloquo throughout the school days, so we have iPads ready from the morning till the students leave going home. I use it for structured lessons, same as we are able to explore iPad on the own during playtime. In my lessons, I connect iPad to the whiteboard, big board, and students copies if it's words or sentence building, learning new vocabulary. I also use it during phonics sessions, and interestingly, that I've been at Charlton Park Academy almost 13 years, and was the first year when during English assessment, absolutely every single child in my class had a progress in phonics, some lower, some really significant, but I never had it. Every single child in my phonics group would make progress. I have a student here that I would like to share her experience. Do you want to?
Hi, my name is Tiana.
It's okay, Tiana. First parents' evening in September, when mom came, she had concern that Tiana is not talking at home. She has some speech, she can talk, but she doesn't talk. If mom asked, what did you do at school? Tiana wouldn't say what she did. She just, nothing, was just quiet. I had last week another parents' evening, and mom just couldn't believe when we asked what goes well at home. First thing mom said, Tiana is talking. And she tells absolutely everything what happened at school. She also passes messages. Last week or this week we had a sunshine day and students are encouraged to wear yellow clothes. She came back home and she told mom, I need yellow clothes tomorrow. Mom just cannot believe how much Tiana is talking. Another thing that mom, it was a big wow moment in the family, we went shopping, we bought Costa coffee, we bought coffee, and Tiana couldn't find coffee holder. Independently, without being encouraged, without parent, anything, she went to shop assistant and said, can I have coffee cup please? So to transfer that skill from school, and we're using only at school, it's not used at home. She talks at home, plus mom said, I would never ever believe that Tiana can approach a stranger and use in context a question and ask. Well done, Tiana.
Hi everyone, I'm Adam, I'm a martial arts class teacher. Students in my class have all had iPads since we piloted it. I have quite a few different variations of the Proloquo. The Max uses the Proloquo text, and whereas the others use the symbols. It's just been amazing to see the students where communication would break down before, now being able to express themselves in a more meaningful way. Where's Shinog? There is Shinog being able to go to the lunch hall and stopping the catering staff just loading stuff on his plate. It's like, no, I don't want that. I want tomatoes. I don't want tomatoes. Or Max being able to actually be social in a social group and not feel judged or worried about communicating. His product text has just opened a new window for him, and he's just been able to communicate all the time. Being out in the community, being able to order their own stuff even if it goes to McDonald's and asking, I want a milkshake, you know, going up to them and asking, and it's just great. Taishon is able to express his medical needs. He's is a type 1 diabetic, and he's got a whole section on his app now to express his kind of medical needs, which is great. Yeah, because you're 18. But Abdi, we see Abdi once a week. They like Abdi a bit more than me, but we like But the students would like to let you know what they think about it, so they've got a few messages that they're going to say. So here's Max.
I find it hard to speak in social situations. My iPad helps me to communicate with friends, laugh and joke and give answers when I am learning.
It helps people to understand me better, and I can talk to people.
I use my iPad to order my lunch and tell people what I want and need.
I use my iPad to communicate in my work. Hi, my name is Emma. As Kathryn was saying at the start, my class was involved in the initial pilot class programme. I've got a very sensory complex needs class, and I think at the start we were a bit, I'm not sure if this is going to work, but we really persevered. I think the best thing is we really took ownership of it as a class team. So all the staff had their own iPads and the students, and we just modelled continuously all the time. We were modelling, and we all made a few mistakes, but it didn't matter because we were all learning together, and it was really great. So first of all, we used it in quite a structured way with our circle time. Kathryn and Claire helped us with a sensory story where we modelled core words. We didn't see results straight away, but we kept on, we persevered. And some of our students, we didn't see results until almost to the very end of the school year. We suddenly saw that students were attending more to the app, focusing more. We saw lots of things really surprised me, really. I think the first time one of my students used my name for the first time was amazing. Just last week I've got a student who he needs help logging into his iPad, not his communication iPad, his Choose Time iPad. And before he might come up to me, put it in my face or pinch me on my arm. And I said, oh, you can ask for help. And he walked over to my desk, opened up my communication iPad, found help. I navigated to the technology section and he pressed iPad. So this was amazing. And this student had the iPad last year, but really didn't get involved with it. He'd push it away. And for him to do that was amazing, I think. So there's been lots of little wow moments to our Proloquo journey. It's been really great. Just to see my students' personalities come out a bit more. I had one boy in the playground, he was looking a bit upset, so I sat next to him and he was pushing me away. And I said, oh, do you want me to go away? And he just went, yes. So some really brilliant moments. We thoroughly enjoyed it, and it's felt like a real privilege to do it with the students and the staff team. It's been great.
Thank you so much. I mean, I think that's one of the things that's been brilliant, that we've all learnt together, and we've actually shown the students that it's okay to explore and, you know, how we find the vocabulary, how we repair our communication. So I'm just going to hand to Claire, because she's going to just tell you a little bit about what's unique to Proloquo as an app that we're using.
I'm going to call Christian up as well because he's my expert. Come on, Christian.
Yes.
He is, you're right, he is the expert. Okay, so Christian, do you want to talk quickly about how to use it?
So,
Go on.
So Proloquo always helped me communicate and doing my work and everything like that. So every Thursday, me and my class have a lesson with Abdi. So we have a little game about who typed the fastest or match with the colors and stuff. So me and my class have a lot of fun with it and stuff.
So do you want to give a few examples of how do you find the vocab? Because you've done this so well the other day.
Yeah. So.
Shall I hold the microphone for you?
Yeah. So one of them is like
I is
No,
And then you use the extra vocab over that side, aren't you, to change
I
the word?
Let me do the numbers. If I need help, do something, I will go into search bar.
This is really handy, isn't it?
Very handy. Then I need to search up like numbers if I don't know where to find them.
Yeah.
So go on here, look for the numbers, click on that.
And then what's it doing?
So showing you where is the numbers at.
Yeah, it highlights
The
it for you, doesn't
highlighted
it?
view.
Yeah.
So I click on that. So click on numbers. So where
It's over this side.
over this side. So to click that, then I put an example. I put I am 18 years old. So if I need look for years, I will go on.
I reckon you can find that in time.
I will go on time.
Yeah.
Then if I don't go next, go. I am 18. 18 years. Then old. Then
You're really challenging yourself, aren't you?
I know. I'm really challenging myself. I love it though.
You do. And he's an amazing in his class because he's very good at using it and you're very good at helping other people use it as well.
Very.
And this has always been so wonderful, I think, is that we are learning from each other. And I'll go, I don't know where this is. And I go, oh, Claire, it's over here.
Don't worry, I do it.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Right. Can you hold that second so I can show something else?
Yes.
Thank you. The wonderful thing that I love about
I am great teacher.
Yeah, you are, Abdi.
Oh, could you hold that from distance? Thank you. So on Proloquo, they've got something that's called the thinking space. So you press the button, and then you can spin it round. And so it's got what Christian's put there, but you can put anything, but you can move them around as well. So we could give the example, if I'm having a conversation with somebody and I need to refocus them back to it, I can have the topic on there. But then if I turn my screen back again, I can carry on communicating as well. Decade. Another nice feature on here is the focus button. So it's pretty difficult doing upside down.
I know.
We go to the home page. Okay, then go to the focus button. And then you can highlight the words that you might want to focus on during that day. So you, I don't know, go and want and help. So they'll be more highlighted for you to be able to use those during the sessions. I'm sure I've missed something. No?
How the classes work.
Oh, yeah. What's brilliant for, like for me, I go into all the classes at different stages, but I can go into the settings and I can change which class I'm in. So the people in one class, I can change it and go to another class and change the teams. So each class has got the same vocab, and which makes it really nice for editing and makes it really quick, doesn't it? For yeah, it's very, very handy. So you can just edit one and it will go across the whole classes. So it's all based as class groups.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Christian.
You're welcome.
So the iPads have been given to everybody in the school, whether they're verbally speaking or not speaking verbally. So, and what we've found, these are just some comments that the students have said too, so which was really interesting, I think, that a lot of the students said that they do like using the find button, that the different folders help them, the pictures, using it all the time. Abdi has helped them. Abdi's cool, and the teachers using the iPads. But what we're really excited by is this next one. We've just done a progress data in the school. It's probably a little hard to read the graphs, but there's been significant progress with student speaking, listening, and literacy skills within the school. And Laura Parker, who's put this together for me and collated the data, thought, wow, this is really great. And so she went and asked some of the teachers what they thought the impact was, and the teachers were saying that they thought it was down to in a combination of a lot of things, but having the iPads and using the Proloquo to support processing and comprehension and communication in the school. So we're really excited. It's really exciting to watch. And you know, we've only just introduced the iPads in September. So this has been a relatively short period of time that we've seen this increase. And there was a couple of other things just to share. Every teacher, I've interviewed everyone in the school, every teacher said it's saving them time. They're all nodding. No one's making all the digital resources that they used to. We did have consideration for the symbols. We use widget symbols in the school. Proloquo has different symbols, but we decided that obviously we still use now and next, we still use visual timetables as really good use for paper-based resources as well, but we weren't going to get concerned and worried about the different symbols, and that hasn't been a problem. We also have a number of students using different apps in the school, so we have some using Supercore, Proloquo Text, we've got Word Power, a range of different, and when we see a child using the Classroom app that would benefit for their own individual app, then we're looking to move them, and sometimes that's a different app. And then I thought this was lovely, and this came from you, Emma, because Emma's working with the class, and last year we ran the sensory story with the class with really high sensory needs. And this is the front page of Proloquo, which you can see has a huge amount of core on it. And when I was first running the session, every bone in my body was saying, I need to simplify it. Like Emma was saying, we were thinking, no, let's just stick with it. This is a pilot, let's try it. And actually, now I absolutely love it. I can say so much, and the students now are, like Emma said, it took almost a whole year before we had even some students attending to the screen. They started to use some core vocabulary, and Emma said this in a meeting we had with a team of teachers the other night. The staff said that everyone's first word has been different. So, you know, it's been hi or yes or help, and we were just saying that if we're simplifying and putting 4 symbols on a core board for someone, then we are reducing the possibility of what they can say. So I just love this, and it was it's been learning for everyone, but yeah, I do like it. And the other thing that I think Claire and I and Abdi have been so surprised was that, you know, the movement's coming from within the school now. Everyone comes to us, the senior leadership team have come to us and said, can we have iPads? The teachers have all got them, we need them as well. We've got the therapy teams that are the occupational therapists that have got them. And I just realised we're right out of time, and Abdi, I want you to have the last word.
love the system because it is simple but effective.
So I realise we've just gone to time, so thank you very much everyone. And please do ask the students if they have further questions.